TV. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live transfer video. We're down here at the Emirates Stadium. It's a gloomy day in London right now, a lot of rain, a lot of wet weather. People aren't too happy, but is it party time for Arsenal? Play on words there, but we all know what's going on at the moment. It's transfer deadline day. We were all expecting doom and gloom, much like the weather. Would it be Jorginho? You know, would we leave this day empty-handed? But obviously the news broke this morning. Big up Charles Watts for the scoop. Said that Arsenal have activated the £45 million release clause of Thomas Partey. I have to big up the AFC Bell on Twitter as well. He's been calling this one for a couple of months, getting loads of criticism, but he said, listen, stay patient, it's going to happen. We know Partey wants to come to Arsenal, and it looks as if that one could be reigning true. Now, Arsenal have apparently offered Thomas Partey £250,000 a week to join the club. It'll make him the third highest paid player at the club after Aubameyang and Mesut Ozil. This will be a huge signing for Arsenal. Make no mistake about it. You're talking about one of the best box-to-box midfielders in Europe. He's improved year after year. He's got much, much better on the ball playing under Diego Simeone. And, you know, this would just be huge for Arsenal. I didn't see this one coming. I did a stream this morning with Kevin Campbell, man. Big up Kev. And Kev was so optimistic that we'd get this deal done. And at the time, I hadn't heard much about it. And he said, listen, something will happen. We'll get something done. And it looks as if he's right and that this one could be happening. I'm also hearing that the Aouar deal isn't completely out of the water. You know, we know Lyon need to raise cash. They need to raise funds. Let me just move this out of the rain right now. We know that they need to raise funds because, you know, they haven't even finished in Europe. And they're going to have to try and move players. Now, Jeffrey Adelaide, the former Arsenal player, he's probably done this to try and hook us up, but he has rejected a move to Hertha Berlin. And the German transfer window is now closed. That closed at 5 o'clock. And he will stay at Lyon. Now, that was one of the players that Jean-Michel Aulas was saying would leave Lyon. You know, they had a £27 million deal in place for Jeffrey Adelaide to go to Hertha Berlin. But Arsenal have loaned Matteo Guendouzi to Hertha Berlin. So they, in turn, have said, we don't really need Jeffrey Adelaide. And Adelaide apparently rejected the move himself. So now Lyon are in a little bit of financial difficulty. The other player they thought they were going to sell, Memphis Depay, to Barcelona, they were reliant upon Manchester United buying Ousmane Dembele. Now that hasn't happened. So Depay has not left either. So Lyon have got financial problems. Now Arsenal offered 38 million for Houssem Aouar. Now Houssem Aouar was quoted today. M. Honcho, the rapper from England, messaged him and actually put the picture up where he said, Aouar, we need you to come to Arsenal. And Aouar laughed, put a laughing emoji and put 100. So I don't believe this deal is completely done either. I mean, we've gone from, listen, we're probably not going to buy any of them, to we could potentially get both. The Partey deal for me, I'll be shocked if this deal isn't completed at this stage. I think that, you know, apparently the medical is just about to begin over there in Madrid. He's already agreed personal terms, £250,000 a week. It'll make him the third highest earner in Arsenal's history. Thomas Partey, a player that we've needed for years, man. Let's face it, since Patrick Vieira left, we haven't had that destroyer in there. We haven't had that box-to-box athletic, mobile midfielder. This, for me, is the one we need. I actually think this one's more important than Houssem Aouar because I think next to a Dani Ceballos and maybe with Willian in the 10 role, there's still room there for Arsenal to create plenty of chances. Now, the rumour is that Arsenal apparently have now told Atletico Madrid, if you want Lucas Torreira, we're not prepared to loan him. If you want him, we want cash for him. The tables have turned now. You know, Atletico Madrid did not expect Arsenal to trigger this release clause for Thomas Partey. They didn't think we had the money to do it. We did have the money to do it. Arsenal are a very rich and very wealthy club. We like to play this role that we're broke, that, you know, we can't sign these players. We know they've got money when they need it. Thomas Partey, for me, would be a huge signing. But I would love to see Arsenal go and get something else done. Now, people are talking about the likes of Buendia. and Ben Rama from the Championship. Of course, the Championship window is open for another 11 days. You can still go into the Championship and buy players. Buendia was someone we've been linked with, and Ben Rama before. I'm not sure whether they're both at the standard that we require, but they're definitely both talented players. But Arsenal, for me, need to go and look at this Aouar deal. Now, forgive me here because I'm doing this on the phone, so it's a little bit more difficult. Guys, hit the like button. Support the channel. Big up. Curtis, I know this has always been your dream. I'm happy for this. I'm telling you. Praying this is done. Come on, Omar. We need this. We need this. I would take Buendia as well. Good little player. Little bit Santi Cazorla-ish. Simeone is going to headbutt Hedu. I'm not sure he'll ever see him. You know, this is what we need to do. I'm sick of Arsenal getting stung in the market all the time. We need to go and do it back to them. Curtis, Matteo Guendouzi confirmed. So both him and Torreira have left to make space for the big Ghanaian. Well, the thing is, Torreira hasn't left. He hasn't actually left. He passed his medical, but he hasn't left the club yet. Partey allows a back four, 100%. 100%. Curtis Fabrinho. Oh, my days. Man like Curtis always hooking us up. I'm trying my best, man. Not many channels like this, you know. There's no other YouTube channels down at the Emirates today. My man have seen the rain and said, I'll leave it alone today. I'm coming here to try and get you lot some good content, man. Forgive me, it won't be as good on the phone with the little plug-in microphone. I'm live all the way from Uganda, man. Big up, appreciate that. Thoughts on Eriksen on loan? You know what? I would be all over that. I don't care that he played for Tottenham. I'm sure he could come to Arsenal and do a job. There's reports that Inter Milan want him out today on loan. Would you guys take Eriksen? I would take him. Big up, mate. Look cold out there. Get yourself warm. Listen, when I finish this video, man, hot chocolate and let's get some more content out. Man, told you this morning we are getting both. I mean, you must have been in the minority because not many people thought that we would get both those deals done. That is for certain. Even me, I'm in shock that we're even getting one of them. Partey is having his medical in Spain. That's right. I mean, how happy are you guys at the moment? Edu masterclass. Oh, for real. Appreciate seeing the Emirates today. Thanks, Curtis. Party time. Come on, man. We need to enjoy this. Look, it's raining out here. Bad weather, man. But hey, okay, I'm seeing Man United. Man United have gone from Jadon Sancho to Osman Dembele to now I'm reading Ismail Assar from Watford. Life comes at you fast sometimes, huh? Curtis down at ground zero for the content. I had to get down here, man. Love your work and content, Curtis. We'll be going all flying if we get Partey. Love from India. Thanks a lot, bro. Chill, guys. We ain't getting both. Surely not. You never know. You never know. You just never know. Bro, not many channels are so good like yours. I personally feel like your channel is the best among Arsenal Fan TV channels. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Is Partey actually happening? Listen, everything I've heard is the deal's being done. There's no reason he should fail. His medical, you know, he played for Atletico Madrid a couple of days ago, played 90 minutes. He's 27. For the last 3 seasons, he's hardly had any injury problems. We've triggered the release clause. Personal terms were already agreed, so time to cook some jollof. I'm telling you, man, jollof rice to celebrate tonight. Bless up from Jamaica. We have needed this since 2007. I mean, let's be honest, since Gilberto Silva, we had a powerhouse in the middle of midfield. I don't think we have really. What else is going on? I mean, I'm reading Kolasinac deal has fallen through. Kolasinac was set to go to Leverkusen. He was going to go Leverkusen for £10 million. That deal has fallen through. The German transfer market is actually closed now. That closed at 5 p.m. So Kolasinac will not be going, certainly not to a German side unless another team comes in for him at the last minute and signs him. Socrates looked like it could have happened to Roma. That one's gone quiet as well. They're pushing hard to get Chris Smalling from Manchester United. So it's going to be interesting who leaves the club, man. we're actually in need of selling a few players. Come on, Curtis, party is happening. I'm buzzing. Get in. Yes, I'm telling you, man. Listen, I just went in the club shop, right? And I said, look, man, can I get Partey on the back of my shirt? They go, oh, you know, it's a bit early to do that and you don't know what number he's going to get. I said, well, just put the name on the back and I'll come back for the number tomorrow when we know what number he gets. But I said, I'll wait. Let's give it an hour, man, and let's see if anything gets announced first. I don't want to look silly walking around with Partey on the back. Curtis, is Partey the signing of the season? For me, it is, because it's a position, it's a player that we've needed for a long, long time. And I just think it's unbelievable that Arsenal, you know, as much as I criticise this club and they give me so much frustration, we finished 8th in the Premier League. 8th in the league, and yet we're able to pull a player of that magnitude to the club. Look at Manchester United. They've won more trophies than us. They're richer than us. They couldn't get Sancho. They couldn't get Dembele. They're going for Ismail Assar from Watford. No disrespect, he's a quick player. I remember him giving us problems when we played Rennes, I think he was at, in the Europa League. But come on, we're pulling in one of the best box-to-box midfielders. Unbelievable. What time does the window close? It's 11 p.m. So we got, what, at the time of recording this, it's nearly 6 o'clock. We got about 5 hours, but I want to hear this deal done and announced. I wanted Partey more than our, the new Vieira, build from the back. Always enjoy your critical analysis. Curtis, get your shirt. Hey, big up, man. I'm telling you, man, I want Partey on the back of the shirt. In my opinion, Gabriel is the signing of the season. Listen, he has looked superb since he's come in. Curtis, rumour Arsenal have sacked their mascot. How cold is that? Listen, man, we need wages. If Gunnosaurus got to go to get Partey, then that's what's got to happen. That £500 a week's got to go, man. You know, we don't need a mascot. We need a centre midfield Donny, man. So I'll take that. This is like Mesut Ozil 2013 deadline day masterclass for real, man. Curtis, any hopes of an attacking midfielder still? As I said, man, don't discount that our one being completely off. I mean, I don't expect us to get both. But what I'm hearing, Lyon have got financial problems, man. They need to sell players. Rene Adelaide, ex-Arsenal, rejects the move to Hertha Berlin. Depay can't go to Barcelona until they sell Dembele. Aouar, they've got money on the table there, 38 million from Arsenal. Maybe they come back to Arsenal and say, you know what, just nudge that up to 40, 42, we'll take it. Maybe Arsenal get both. Let's see, man. Fingers crossed. How much is Gunnosaurus on? I mean, hey, who knows, man? He's been at the club a long time. But let's see what happens from there. Guendouzi is out on loan. Has that one been confirmed now? Hertha Berlin, Guendouzi. 350 in the chat. Hit the likes, guys. Big up you guys for supporting. Sorry a little bit about the video quality, man. I'm doing this on my phone. It's raining. I've got a little plug-in microphone. You know, there was nearly 2,000 of you in the chat this morning with me and Kevin Campbell. So really appreciate you guys' support. I just thought I'd go live from the Emirates and try and get a little bit feeling of, you know, being live at the ground. We should go for Campwell. Would you guys take Campwell from Norwich? We haven't had an enforcer in the park since Song went to Barca. Song was a good player. Gunnosaurus on more than Martinelli. Oh, my days. It's true, man. Curtis, does Partey signing mean Arteta will go to 4 at the back? He's been playing for an animal like that in midfield. For me now, I would like to see a midfield 3 of Partey, Ceballos and Willian in the 10. I thought when Willian went into that 10 role against Sheffield United, that is the role I want to see him playing in. You know, I'd love to see now, like Leno in goal, Tierney at left back, play like Gabriel and David Luiz at centre back. I think, you know, I would have liked Saliba, but there's rumours he could leave today. Bellerin at right back. Again, I would have looked to replace him. You know, McTarren's over there at Norwich. And then I would go probably Partey, Ceballos, Willian as the 3 in midfield. And then probably Pepe, Lacazette and Aubameyang, even though I would like to see Aubameyang play central. I think when Martinelli comes back, I would like to see Martinelli on the left with Aubameyang through the middle and Pepe on the right. whether that happens or not is a whole other story. What's you guys' thoughts? What do you think before I get out of here? Do you think we're getting anyone else than Partey? As I said, I think that our deal is still possible. I do think that's possible, but we'll have to see on that one. I'm going to get out of here. Big up all you guys who joined the chat. As I say, video quality not as good as usual. You know, it's a bit windy, it's raining, but I just wanted to check in from the Emirates, see how you guys are feeling. It's party time, man. He's set to join Arsenal. What I'm hearing, this one could go late. So 11 o'clock deadline. I think it will be a late one before it's announced. Apparently the medical is underway over there in Madrid. All of Arsenal's lawyers are at London Colney tying up the paperwork. This deal has to get done. For me, this will be a huge signing for Arsenal. Probably the biggest signing since Aubameyang when we brought him in, I would say. Alexis Sanchez, it's up there with those kind of deals for me. Party time for Arsenal. I'm down here at the Emirates. If they announce it, he's going on the back of the shirt. I don't care. We've needed this midfield enforcer for 10, 15 years since Vieira and Gilberto Silva. What a signing this could be. Big up everyone for tuning in. I will be streaming later tonight before the window closes. That will be back indoors, so better quality as well. I'll try and get special guests on for that as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. It's party time out here at the Emirates.